Tables are special areas in a spreadsheet that hold data. They're meant to be like database tables, but they only share some of the same properties. The two main advantages of using tables are that cell formulas and formulas are consistent for all the rows and references to the table grow and shrink automatically as the table grows and shrinks. Here I have some data in regions and the sales for each region in each year. The first step is to convert a normal Excel range into a table. To do that, select range A1 to C6, and from Insert tab, choose Table, and from the ribbon to show the Create Table dialog. This dialog confirms the range that you want to convert and lets you specify in the first row of your range contains headers. Click OK to finish creating the table. Next, select the table. Choose Insert, Recommended Charts from ribbon, and choose the Clustered Column option to insert the chart. You can change the chart's title, but it's not necessary for this example. Now imagine a scenario where you want to add the next year into this chart, and you want to split Texas out of the Southwest region and make it its own region. With a normal Excel range, you would add a new series for a new year and adjust the existing series to a point to the larger range. But because you're using a table, you can simply add the data and the chart will adjust. To add the new year, enter 2023 in cell D1. Excel has increased the table columns for a few range and has already added a new series to the chart. Next, enter Texas into cell A7. Excel will increase the table rows and you can enter values for the new year and split the Southwest region. You can now see a new table size and the resulting chart. Excel has automatically added a new clustered column to the chart for a new region, and 2023 series is populated with the data entered in the table. Let's add some data. The new data entered for Texas for non-existing years is automatically formatted with the same number format as the other data in those columns. Nothing on the chart was changed, you only had to add new data to the table to achieve these results. The chart in the previous example adjusted as the data in the table was changed. When you refer to tables and formulas using structured table referencing, your formulas will automatically account for changes in the table too. For this example, I will change the name of the table to Table Revenue from Excel's default table name. To change the name of the table, select any part of the table and choose the Table Design tab, then Table Name from the ribbon and type the table's new name. To create a formula using structured table referencing, select an unused cell in the worksheet, for example, B9, and enter the start of a formula like this: equal, sum, open parenthesis, and point to the range B2 to B7. If you enter data in a cell that's adjacent to the table, Excel will assume that you want to expand the table, so choose a cell away from the table. By default, Excel will convert your formula to structured table referencing like the formula below. Equal, sum, parenthesis, table revenue, the year 2021 in brackets. Instead of referring to the range B2 to B7, Excel converted the argument to table revenue 2021, referring to the column labeled 2021 in the table named table revenue. If you're staging data for a dashboard, you can use structured table referencing to make sure your formulas always cover the data. You don't have to point to the data to get structured table references. You can enter that same formula manually. Start entering a formula by cell B10 by typing equal, sum, table revenue into a cell. See the drop-down box showing all your choices that contain those letters. If you have more than one table in your workbook and you choose to name them all starting with the same letters, like table, this method gives you a handy list of tables to choose from. In this example, there is only one table, and it is selected because it is the first one on the list. From here you can press the Tab key to complete the table name without having to type at all. After the table name, open an open bracket to see a list of options related to that table. Notice the list of options for table revenue. The first option is the @ symbol. When you are using formulas within a table, the @ symbol tells Excel to return the value from the same row as the formula. The reference @2021 returns the value from the column named 2021 that's on the same row. Contrast that to the reference 2021, which returns the entire column. The next four options are the column names in the table. Excel is aware of the structure of that table and auto-generates names ranges for the columns. The last four options are references to special areas in the table. The #all reference refers to the entire table including headers and totals. The #data reference is the same as #all, except it excludes headers and totals. The #headers and #totals references refer only to their respective areas. You can narrow it down to the option you want and press Tab to complete the entry. For example, if you arrow down to the #data reference, press Tab, and enter a closing bracket and closing parentheses, you would get the following formula that sums all the data in the table. Equal sum parentheses table revenue #data in brackets. As you can see, tables have many advantages. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching.